Hi, my name is Jasmine Vega. I'm from New York City, and the school I went to was Sacred Heart University in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I was asked by the Hazing Prevention Organization to do this video detailing to you my experience with hazing and how it impacted my life. I was pressured by a group of girls who I thought were my friends in school. The way in which they pressured me was by constantly bringing up the sorority, constantly telling me about the benefits that their sorority had that could influence my future, and, telling me that their process had nothing to do with hazing. When I had agreed upon participating, I had no clue, nor did I realize, how much pressure and work I was going to have to undergo just to satisfy and meet the requirements that the sorority had. Without my knowledge, they dubbed me as the leader of the pledges, which meant I was responsible for all the girls who were pledging with me. Which meant that if the girls did anything wrong or did any minor mistakes that the sorority perceived as disrespectful, I was punished for it. This caused me to have a lot of anxiety. This caused me to not be able to focus on my studies because I was constantly focusing on, satisfying the sorority, making them happy, and having them pleased with me. It showed me that it was not all what I thought it would be when it came to pledging for sorority. It was never fun. It was always based on discipline, which I knew was not part of being a sisterhood, basically. This is when I decided to leave. And in being the one to step back and try to get out, I became a target for hazing. I was kidnapped and taken to an unknown place where I was not allowed to communicate with no one. I was forced into a house and surrounded by all the girls of the sorority. And I was subdued to harsh and cruel punishments, which included army-style exercises without any water. At times when I did not do an exercise right, or if any of the other girls did not do an exercise right that were pledging with me, we were subjected to smacks and name-calling. But thank God, to my family, especially my parents, I was rescued that night. Through this experience, they damaged me physically and emotionally to the point that I excluded myself from my family and from my whole life. Each day, it became harder and harder to live with that constant reminder of what had happened to me. With the help of my parents and other organizations such as Victims Advocate, Security on Campus, and other organizations out there, I was able to speak about my experience and address the issue to the school. But the school was not willing to help nor work with us. And even till this day, we are still fighting for justice. Me and my mom have opened up an organization that primarily focuses on hazing and bullying within colleges and universities. It's called Moms Against Crimes in Universities and Colleges, MACU for short. Our organization is trying to make hazing and bullying, more recognized as a crime. Because right now, it's not. There are no severe punishments for, hazing, any incident having to do with hazing or bullying. And we want to change that. We don't have a website right now, but we are in the process of working on one. But anyone who has been victimized or knows someone who has been victimized or who just wants to support us within, trying to prevent bullying and or hazing can contact us. And I will leave the information for you to contact us at the end of this video. The advice I want to give out to other people out there, victims, people who know people who have been victims, or people, that just want to help in preventing, hazing and bullying, is to, don't be afraid to speak up. If you see something wrong or, if you've been through something wrong, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to seek help. You are not the only one out there. There are other people who are willing to help you and who have been through this and know exactly how you're feeling. So don't be afraid to, speak out and tell your story and tell what happened to you and make a difference, because it takes us to speak out, to have the strength to speak, to be able to make a difference and change and help others. Thank you.